Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 11 of my blind first playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3. Jumping back in 31 hours and 16 minutes in. And what an episode we had last time. I went down to this tea house to visit Auntie Ethel. She turned out to be a hag and was doing some really evil stuff. And regardless of the fact she was messing with humans, I was like, nope. We got to deal with that. So we took down the hag, but that probably wasn't the craziest thing that happened last time. We also learned that Gale had this like magical bomb inside of his chest and therefore told him to leave. But then later on, Lae'zel confronted Shadowheart about the artifact that she's been holding on to since the beginning of the game, and they threw down. Lae'zel threatened Shadowheart, and then Shadowheart killed Lae'zel in her sleep. So we lost two characters last time. I'm still torn up about not save scumming that decision and keeping Lae'zel around. It's probably going to make the game a little bit more difficult for me without switching to tactician mode, because Lae'zel was very, very strong. But I decided to stick with it, and we'll see where it takes us. I figured out a really nice feature last time. I've been playing around with dragging these slider bars, but there's this plus and minus down here to decrease or increase rows that you can see. And yeah, I can see more stuff at a time. It helps operating the battles go a little smoother. So what we're working on is trying to clean up stuff in this first area of the game. I tried to go into this mountain pass and it warned me, you're not high enough level for this. But I don't have any quests left, so I'm not sure exactly what to do next. I'm just gonna explore through stuff and see what we find. I probably need to go back into this tea house and see what is there after Auntie Ethel's been removed. But first, I think I go pay a visit to Erin and sell stuff. Tieflings have moved on here. Kaga's up here now. See what she has to say.
Peace.
Still nothing new. Yeah. Let's see. He's only got 730 gold. This flail I have heals the wielder on hit for 1 to 6 HP. They can go mad if they don't hit an enemy each turn. +2 weapon enchantment. I have 9 poisoned apples. I guess the biggest thing to sell is the armor. It's the heavy stuff, the miscellaneous garbage. I have this iron flask, that's worth 253, but I give him too much valuable stuff. I won't be able to sell anything else, so I think focus on the heavier items. The weapons, bows, shields are always heavy as well. Oh, I've got, these silver and bronze ingots. Those are worth a lot and heavy. Lae'zel's clothes. Let me have that back. I haven't tried those on Etherless yet. Let's see. I mean, it's kind of decent camp attire, to be honest. I actually might rock with that. The Githyanki armor's worth 342 apiece. 12 pounds. 2 scale mail +1. One's worth 84, one's worth 304. Maybe one I purchased from this guy. I could buy all of his healing potions. That'd give me some more space. Sorrow says 722? Okay, it's not giving me the values that it's showing here. These are probably the purchased values. This garnet ring's not gonna give me 38. Give me 14. Okay, he's down to 3. What about scrolls here? Scroll of Ice Knife. That's a decent amount of damage. I did use a bunch of scrolls last time with Shadowheart. Alright, that's the only one that does damage. Is that enough to sell the Githyanki armor? 180. How are we looking on arrows? Get 2 more fire arrows. Ooh, buy the Revivifies. There we go. Those are expensive. The Thieves' Tools are also expensive. I could maybe have more of those. Okay, now get rid of the Githyanki stuff. The ingots. The Githyanki Greatsword. I guess I don't need that. The Longsword can definitely go. Helmet of Smiting. I know I'm not going to need that. Githyanki Crossbow is very heavy. Get those out of here. That leaves him with 2 gold. Ooh, I can sell him one of the poisoned apples. There we go. That'll have to do. Yeah, Damon is gone. Okay, back to the Blighted Village. Oh, we're getting very close to level 5 as well. Camp supply pack. Here's a bunch of weight I can drop. Yeah, I got another owlbear egg. That's worth a lot. All right, sorted inventories. Let's spread the potions out. Send them all one of these antidotes. It would have been nice to have that on one of them. Equip my Sword of Justice. I think we're good to go. I'm gonna go back south and try and fill in this big hole in the map. See what's down here. If anything, Volo's Guide to Baldur's Gate, a big backpack. All right, that's connected up there. I'll have to remember that. I guess I can put a marker there. What's up with this? Kind of looks like I'd have to jump down here, and that would hurt. There's a rabbit down there. No, that's a frog. Cool to go talk to that frog. We're probably going in the spider caves today. Dirt mound, gold, and a bunch of meat. Go ahead and send that to camp. All right, back down into this bog. Some food here. We can walk across this water.
This place is trapped.
Yeah, there's traps all over the place. They avoid the trap, good. Some wooden trunks, barrels, rope, some wine. Wait, can I go up this way? More spike traps.
Hungry for blood.
This barbed bull rush. You can loot that, but that hurts you too. There's a chest over there. We'll let Karlach do this. I don't want Astarion getting stuck over there. Jump across this. Might be traps too. Wooden trunk. Trap disarm toolkits. Oh, I might be able to jump over here too. That looks like a bigger area, actually. I mean, how big of a jump actually is it? Like, maybe he could make it? Decrepit Sanctuary. Yeah, this is a whole new little thing. All right, connect the party back up. See if they can make it. There's an ancient mud mephit. They are all still over here. Like Astarion. He can make this jump. Yeah, lead with Astarion here because that's what determines whether or not we can travel. Okay. All right. So some kind of enemies. Try and get off this mud if possible. Wood Woad has regeneration. They're weak to fire. All right. These mephits aren't going to do anything. All right. Move up here. Range, sneak attack. Yeah. Don't need the crit there. Easy kill. 20 XP. So I might be able to get the level from this battle here. Let's do a quick save just in case something goes super wrong. I don't know how to sort this mess. I sorted my inventory, but it didn't condense this at all. Like, do I have to click and drag things around? I can't even do that. No idea. But I do have a misty step that I could do. I could also just try and pick off a mud mephit. Yeah, let's be a little more chill with it at first. Let them move towards me, not just give them free reign to attack. Take the 75% chance. Only 10 damage though. End turn. Then Shadow Heart. We've got our spell slots. Do a bless. Yeah, I do like the bless. Right on. Her turn can end. And then Karlach's got the rage. 3 times per long rest. Might not need the rage here. This fight seems like it's going to be fairly simple. Let's just do a ranged attack on this. Miss. Okay, let's see what they do. Summon another mephit. Okay. Plus 10 HP per turn, eh? Interesting. Okay, we've summoned another mephit. Taking high ground. These are left. Good. Another mephit. Unarmed strike on Shadowheart. Okay, so all these little baby ones went as well. They only have 6 HP. Happy until long rest. Oh, vampire and elemental. Ah, a living creature. This isn't a living creature, so I can't bite it. Well, let's put an arrow of fire here. Ooh, yeah, reroll that. Regen broken. Do a flourish on this thing. Don't need a crit, I don't think. There we go. It explodes on death? Well, that was something. And it covers the ground in mud? Huh. Okay. Etheritless. This is where we use Scorching Ray. Bop, bop, bop. Do. 16? Maybe I should have shot the mud method. If I go for the dagger offhand, that might put me in the fire. Try it. It did not put me in the fire. Sure. And Shadowheart is standing in mud. This is not going to provoke. Oh, it did. Okay, concentration saved. I could just do a firebolt here. 6%. I got giga disadvantage from being muddy. Attack rolls have advantage. Dex saving throws disadvantage. Removes burning and resistant to fire. Huh. Well, I'm gonna take a chance on this. Yeah, it hit. Good. Get that out of here. And save the good spells. I didn't use rage. I could go Legacy of Avernus on this because fire. Yeah, I guess reckless attack. Dang. Gonna use Tears Protection on Karlach. End turn. Fly. Asterion? Ooh, they rolled a crit? No, reroll that. I'll miss. Main hand attack. I mean, Hellish Rebuke will probably kill this. That hurt a bit. 38. This one flies down here. Mud Breath. And then it climbs back up. $11 and $5. Broke my Tears Protection. Mud Fleeing. Unarmed Strike. Okay. I'm in melee range here. Opportunity attack. I guess I could. So many options. Can I bite this? Nope. Can't target plants. The luck points are once per long rest. Ooh. I was using those a lot more often than that. I think I just attack this. Does this one explode too? Yes. Now Asterion is muddy. Okay. End his turn. 14 here. Let's do a Produce Flame. Then Hurl Flame at this. Okay, that was 4 damage. And then I guess backhand it. Oh, I didn't have enough movement to get there. Sure, in turn, Shadowheart has disadvantage badly still. I think just go for a bow attack here. Miss. In turn, and try this Legacy of Avernus again. Since it missed, I think I can try. This Woodwode would probably die. Not quite, but it's gonna take burning damage now. 1d6 per turn, which is doubled. So that thing's pretty much done. In turn, did another fly, a punch. Okay, that missed its attack. Shadowheart got punched. Strike missed. Okay. That took 4 damage from the fire. How much HP does this have? 14. Ranged attack on it. 12. Perfect. You can in turn up here. Melee attack this. Didn't quite get it, but whatever. Shadowheart, take a step back. Attack this. Got it. Good. And move back up here. In turn, Karlach, cleave. Yeah. I guess we're doing a reckless attack. 5 and 4. Ugh. Oh, I got a pommel strike. Do a pommel strike on this. Dazed and only 1. All right. Summon another method. Okay. We got the level. Okay, we're gonna move here. I need Shadowheart to get out of range of that, so the Asterion can snipe it easily. And his turn. Here we can just melee. Good. Oh, and that took down the little baby one. Okay. Take a short rest. And now for this big task, leveling up. 4 of them in a row here. Health increase, class features, Deepen Pact. Pleased with your service, your otherworldly patron added new boons to the terms of your pact. Blade Pact holders gain an extra attack with their pact weapon. The Pact of the Chains familiar also gains an extra attack. Pact of the Tome warlocks can cast Animate Dead, Haste, Call Lightning once per long rest. What did I take? Pact of the Tome. So I can Animate Dead, Call Lightning, and Haste once per long rest. I gain a spell and an Eldritch Invocation. There's spells here. There's level 3 spells in here. Stinking Cloud, Counter Spell, Gaseous Form, Hypnotize Pattern. Remove Curse, Grant Flight, Fireball. That's a bigger spell than my Fire Beam thing. Hunger of Hadar, Cold Damage, Acid Damage. Creatures within this black sphere are blinded and take damage at the end of their turn and the start of their turn. Oh, creatures starting their turn take cold, ending their turn possibly take acid damage. This area is difficult terrain, so movement speed is halved in it as well. That seems pretty useful. I think I take that. The Eldritch Invocations then. Mage Armor would be good for Karlach. Because Karlach's not wearing armor. Devil's Sight, False Life, Disguise Self, Bane, uses a Warlock slot. Slow. Their armor class and dex saves are reduced by 2. Target up to 6 creatures for 10 turns on that. That seems really strong. It might be the best thing here, even if it does use a spell slot. I could double my dark vision. Haven't really needed that yet, but that could come in handy. I'm gonna take this Mire of the Mind though. The spell. I get darkness. Blinds creatures cannot make ranged attacks into or out of it. Interesting. And I can replace a spell. I do like the ones I have, but I could bring in the Fireball in place of Charm Person maybe. Nah, I feel like I should keep that. Burning Hands? Give that up? Yeah, Fireball. Accept. Okay, who's next? Asterion. A new class feature. Use your lightning quick reflexes to protect yourself. When an attack hits you, you only take half the usual damage. And that's it. Unless I wanted to like multi-class. I don't know anything about multi-classing. I'm just not going to worry about it. So just take it. That one was easy. No choices to make there. Karlach. Also, it's a fast movement while not wearing heavy armor. Well, okay. Can make an extra attack after making an unarmed or weapon attack. If you gain the extra attack feature from more than one class, they don't add together. Whoa. Well, that's really strong. Certainly. Shadowheart. Spells. Already knows Bestow Curse. Trickery Domain spells. Oh, I just, can use any of these. Spirit Guardians. Nearby enemies take 3 to 24 radiant or necrotic damage per turn, their movement's halved. That seems insane. Mass Healing Word. 2 level 3 spell slots. When you successfully turn an undead creature, it also takes 4 to 24 radiant. Beacon of Hope. Your allies will regain the maximum hit points possible when healed. They also gain advantage on wisdom saving throws and death saving throws. Okay. Daylight. Enchanted item to shine like the sun or summon a sphere of sunlight that dispels all darkness around it until long rest. Revivify. There's a lot of cool things here. Touch a creature to grant it resistance to acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder damage. Or, that's probably just one. Can learn Speak with Dead, Animate Dead. Okay, prepare spells. So I've added in Spirit Guardians. Cure Wounds is nice. I like the Guiding Bolt. I need level 1 things in here. Lesser Restoration cures for disease, poison, paralysis, or blind. Warding Bond. It's a melee thing. I could probably drop that. Daylight would be kind of cool. Prayer of Healing. Can only be used outside of combat. Heals all allies you can see. Okay, I'd prefer that than this. Still have the Lesser, the Bless, and the Bane. I really like those. I like the Spiritual Weapon. Spirit Guardians seems nice. Spirit Guardians is a concentration spell. Enhance ability. Gain advantage on ability checks with chosen ability. But how much? Oh, that's a roll 2 dice. Interesting. That could be useful. I'm gonna take animate dead. Sure, go with it. Decisions made. I only have 2 warlock spell slots. Shadowheart, more things. So I pick which spirit guardian. Okay. That's more spell slots for her though. That's good. Starion's only got 1 luck left. We got a Legacy of Avernus branding smite. And we just get an additional attack. That's so nuts. Okay, let's loot Wood Shield, Woad's Ensnaring Strike, Twisting Branch, Wood Bark, Elixir of Bark Skin. Well, that's interesting. I like the sound of that. Mud Mephit Wing, part of Elixir Poison Res. Yeah, finding things here that I haven't seen anywhere else. Like even just from this little bit. The Sparkle Hands. On a hit with unarmed attack, the wearer gains 2 lightning charges. While imbued with lightning charges, attacks against metal constructs and foes wearing metal armor gain advantage. Alright, another glorious vaulting potion. Wooden Crevice.
Someone notched this tree. Wonder why?
I got stuck. We've got a letter to Kaga. Olden has sent word of your progress. I am pleased that the Rite of Thorns has begun. I depart soon from Cloakwood to Baldur's Gate. Should you need further aid from my circle, now's the time to ask. Once cloistered, the Emerald Grove will be the Shadow Druid's domain, and you its first druid. In Faldorn's memory, Archdruid Alis. Ooh. It might be too late to make actual use of that. Another dirt mount. In here, bunch of food, 27 gold. All right, there's another chest out here too. Just thieves' tools. Okay, so at this point, it's probably easiest to warp back here. Even if I want to peek the rest of this up here. Warp back. Another dirt mount. Ring, dragon egg, mushroom. Okay. Yeah, I did not come up here. There's a camp, some backpacks. This looks like it can keep going up here. It's a boat. Bunch of blood over there. Anything on this little island? Doesn't look like it. Nature failed?
I wonder what kind of creature could have caused so much damage.
Huh. The Approachable East, Volume 3. I think I've read that, actually. Scroll, Ray of Frost, Bloodstone, another mound. Okay. So I was right. There's probably stuff all over this place, and that there has been. It hasn't been that bad to explore either. Red dye. Bunch more food. Arrow of acid. Okay. So after that, I need to open the camp supplies. Send all of this to camp. The first dyes I've gotten. Combine this dye with an equipment item to alter the colors of the fabric, leather, and even metal. Click it with gloves. See what happens here. I feel like that didn't really change much about those. Okay, well then try it on the armor. Okay, just a little more red. And shoes. Okay, those went red. Now what? Warp back to the tea house again. Go up here. Gandrel. Who is this?
Ah, stranger. Forgive the aroma.
You catch a waft of something foul, metallic, and sickly sweet.
Powdered iron vine. An old hunter's trick. Most monsters will think twice before making a meal of me.
You're a monster hunter. I'm surprised. I thought all Ger were vagrant cutthroats.
Ignore the elf. He talks too much.
You should listen to your companion. Next, he'll warn you that my people can curse your cow to give only sour milk and will seduce your daughter to a life of roaming. I wish I had half the power settled folk think my people possess. Alas, I am a simple wanderer. A simple wanderer and monster hunter. But I'm no witch doctor or cutthroat.
So what monster are you hunting?
Something terrifying, no doubt. Dragon? Cyclops? Kobold?
Nothing so dramatic. I'm hunting for a vampire spawn. His name is Astarion, but I fear he's gone to ground. I was hoping the hag of these lands could help me flush him out, but it seems she is no more.
Only a spawn? Pity. Not like it's a real vampire.
I don't know. I'm sure a vampire spawn could still rip out your throat if he felt like it.
He is right, unfortunately. They are only weak when compared to their masters. During the day, we have the advantage, but at night, when they hunt, you'll not find a more deadly quarry.
Yes, I'm sure they can creep right up on you.
We've all survived so far. Let's focus on that.
It would still be wise to post guards at night. The threat is real.
Indeed it is. We should do something about this threat.
All right, kill him if you must.
Excellent.
The vampire? It can't be.
Ha! Karlach disapproved. Oh, okay. Oh, too far to bite. I should have gone for that. Just for the hilarity of doing so. Don't have advantage. Just shoot him. Critical miss? Yep, he missed. Okay. Karlach can make it here and attack. But do it. Do a reckless attack. And then the attack refreshed. So I can just attack again? That is so crazy. Tears protection on Asterion. In turn, Call Lightning. Strikes all targets within range. Then for 10 turns, you can call down lightning again without expending a spell slot. All targets in range. Oh, okay. I see. I want to see this. Alright, that did 10, and I can just recast that for 10 turns? That seems cool. Once per long rest, though, on that. Okay, and then Shadowheart. I think we're gearing up for a long rest anyways. I want to see the Spirit Guardian that does Radiant. Okay, so there's a range to it. I see. In turn. Opportunity attack. He's only interested in Asterion. Ensnaring strike, they rolled a 3? Don't re-roll that. Okay, well, ensnared. Asterion rolled a crit failure. Guy's messing Asterion up. Okay, well, I can call lightning again. Sure. Karlach. Just walk up and hit him. Reckless.
Well done, soldier.
Sure.
Solidarity keeps the troop together.
Mm-hmm.
Let's hope it doesn't come back to bite me later.
So, Asterion then. Could use some healing. Well, gained 2 HP for healing. Additional 1 to 8 per level. Use a level 2 here. Nice. Okay. Call Lightning is worn off, but I'm a fan of that. Haste. Target yourself or an ally to become hastened. Gain an action, become faster, and +2 armor class. When the condition ends, become lethargic. This lasts for 10 turns. That is so crazy. But I think what the thing said with Karlach is that I think the additional attack doesn't stack. This is an additional action. Karlach. How do I... Oh, here we go. Oh, I don't see it here either. Oh, there it is. Can make an additional free attack after making an unarmed or weapon attack. If you gain the extra attack feature from more than one class, they don't add together. Okay, different things. Okay, then. Gandrel, trying to hunt my vampire friend. Big, heavy crossbow. Advantage against monstrosity type enemies. Just for clarity, he was a human. 3 trap disarm kits. How much XP does it take to level up again? 6386. That's gonna take a minute. The only place I think I haven't explored is down here, which looks like there could be something. That's where the frog is. It might speak with animals. Okay, adult frog. What we got?
Hag is gone! Happy!
Ha ha ha. Glad I could help.
Happy! Come! Present!
Okay, follow frog. How far are we going here? Perception failed. Talk to it again.
Here! Shiny! Bye!
Okay. Pouch. Scroll of Shocking Grasp, Scroll of Grease, an Agate. Sure, thanks, Frog. Thieves' Tools? Okay, so there's potentially more up here. I can walk in this water. But otherwise, only place left to go is back inside the house and see if I can find anything of value in there or free any of the people she had trapped. Kind of free to loot whatever. Tea house key. Letter from M. Greater healing potion. The harsh letter begins in an elegant cursive but ends in a harsh sloping scrawl. Ethel, forces are at work in Baldur's Gate. The mewling wretches are trying to edge me out of my own territory. I've killed at least 4 of their agents. None have talked, not yet at least. I doubt you hear anything beyond the bleating of your ridiculous sheep, but if you catch even a whisper, send word immediately. M. Simple poison recipe. Bone cap, dagger root. Learn basic poison. Okay. Having used that a bunch, I don't know that it has much value. Greater healing potion. There's a lot of healings. Another greater healing potion. Mistress of the Night and Friends. There once was a beautiful woman. Men and women alike traveled across the land to earn her hand in marriage, but none could win her heart. Her mother despaired, for she wished for her daughter to find love and happiness. And then her mother died. The woman cried and cried. Her suitors stopped calling, her friends stopped writing, and she still cried. You poor child, Shar whispered in her ear. They only wanted you for your beauty, for your charm, for your grace. Now that grief has replaced your charms, none care for you, none but I. The woman spoke to Shar, who listened. She prayed to Shar, who answered. For the first time in her life, the woman had a true friend. And then Shar asked her to take a vial, a small vial, an innocent vial. She took the vial to a man. The man filled it with a liquid and told her to drop it into a well. The woman did. She wanted Shar to love her, to be proud of her. And then people became sick, people died. But Shar loved her, and the woman loved Shar. Now men and women alike travel across the land to see her. Not because she is beautiful, not because she is charming, but because she is a high priestess of Shar, and her word is law. Oh, you can turn the fire on the fireplace off. Okay, back in to the hag's little lair thing. I don't want to go all the way down to the bottom, but at least into this entry part. I never looked at this mirror. There's a skull looking at it.
The mirror glints in the light.
Asterion. Could you cast Speak with Dead here? No, no targets. This blinded elf, though.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Why did you go to the hag?
Family took her, my baby girl, pretended she never existed. Told Ethel, never wanted to see them again. She took my eyes.
Why did your family take your child?
They didn't like me having something they couldn't touch.
Ooh. What can you tell me about Ethel?
Doesn't matter. Nothing matters without baby girl.
Is there anything I should know about this place? Alright. Elfrin?
Oh, me head. Oh no. No. Why ain't I petrified?
The hag is dead.
What? How am I still breathing? I've the bite.
What's the bite exactly?
I wouldn't wish it on anyone. Your insides end up on the outside. Petrification stops the spread.
I was on death's door. But now I feel great. How?
Look for remnants of the hag's magic. Add guidance bonus. See? 4. If I have 4 inspiration, I'll try again. I do. And 15. Okay.
You detect traces of decaying magic within him, likely the cause of his disease.
But that doesn't make a lick of sense. The bite ain't magical. Unless that double-crossing, filthy, lying hag! She made me sick and then trapped me in stone for kicks!
How long were you trapped like this?
I don't know. Days, years. My kids were only babes when I left. The stones know how old they are now.
Focus on the positive. At least now you'll see them again.
Only 'cause of you. I ain't got no way to repay you.
Don't worry, I didn't help just to get a reward.
No. What you've done for me and mine today won't be forgotten. Thank you.
My dearest Ephraim, he begged me to halt the deadly disease that ravaged him.
A bunch of masks here. I probably could have put masks on and done something going in here. Lauren also might be freed.
God, tell me she's gone. Oh, please.
She's dead. You're safe now.
May she burn in the 9 hells. The hag. There's never been a more vile creature. The things she did to me.
Why were you even here?
I was a fool. I wanted to know my fate. I had a choice between 2 lives, and I was frightened of choosing wrong. I asked the hag to help me see what the future would hold. Got what I wished for, too. I saw my future self. A corpse. Rotten with maggots. And everyone around me dead. Putrid and dead.
You mentioned choosing between 2 lives. What were they?
A boring story. Stay or go. Marriage and kids, or a life of novelty.
I lost my best years rather than just choose.
Leave while you can and be careful.
Yes. I will. Thank you.
And he runs further in. Okay. Gold ring off of this blind elf. Alright, map then. Back to Blighted Village. Going back up here to check this last little spot through the water. Probably something back here. Oh, the lighting changed from the swamp lighting. There's a waterfall. A stuffed bear with a muddy note. Hold this every time you miss Mummy Baby, and do not leave camp. Back soon. Okay. Oh, that wasn't much back there. Clears up more of the map, though. Then what about this area? It looks like down from here, under the bridge. Some wispweed, random leather boots down here. And then cross under the bridge. Ruptured mind flayer pod.
An empty mind flayer vessel. If its occupant survived, then nowhere to be seen.
Right. Polished ring out of a bird's nest. And that is that. Go back towards the goblin camp. Check the rest of the roads around here. You never know when you're gonna like go down a path and, you know, just happen upon someone who is hunting for your vampire friend. Goblin camp. Oh! Alrighty then. Asterion, move up here. We're at an advantage here. Even with low ground, do it. Don't need the crit. 19, got it. Okay, you can intern.
Cover me! I'll get the alarm!
Oh, getting the alarm, eh? Yeah. Mm-hmm. This is gonna be pretty easy, though. Not enough for me to want to summon my troll friends, I don't think. And I'm going for a long rest soon, so go ahead and use a frenzy. I haven't done that in a minute. End turn. Then Etherless. Try out this fireball. Oh, that is a big fireball. Do it. Boom. Wow. It's raining out here. Alright, so the fire didn't stay. Okay, in turn, Shadow Heart. Animate dead. Zombie or skeleton? Zombie. Okay, these targets cannot be reanimated. You gotta be close to it as well. Okay, I guess if anything, just bless everybody. And summon a weapon. Ooh, a great axe. Right there. Hey, in turn. You attack the axe. Oh, cast a strength hex. I wonder when the reinforcements are gonna show up. Finally, here come the wargs. Oh, the wargs went for the weapon. Get baited. Okay, they've got a bless over there. Spiritual weapon. Lacerate. The tracker. You might be able to kill it. Yeah! Stereon. No, we don't want fire. We just want to, like, move forward. Slightly drunk. Yeah, just shoot it. Do I need a crit? Nope. Okay. Do get a bonus action. Not close enough for a bite. No more move. Attack missed. Wow, I can actually get in here? It does say not enough movement. That means I need to do a jump. Then I have enough movement, I believe. Get up here and smack this guy. And then I can do it again. But that's so crazy. I still have movement? Yeah. Get up in here. I want to... Oh, I can't get there. Well, I'm gonna run over here in intention to climb the rock. I also learned to animate dead. Okay. Ran, cast a Eldritch Blast that did 16. Wow. Alright. Run up here. Get a guiding bolt up here. No, not enough movement. Feller of Monsters. Got me an upgrade. Why do I have Examine here? Is it not this? What is the buff Feller of Monster? Oh, you have advantage against monstrosity type enemies. I mean, okay. Do a level 3 guiding bolt. 36 crit. Sure. Sacred Flame. Spiritual Weapon. Go take out this. Miss. Fine. Stereon runs up here. Shoot it. Don't need a crit. In turn. Oh, they got a hit off. Alright, Karlach needs to jump here. Run up here and attack. Ooh, reckless. Still missed. So the attack doesn't have to hit. Oh, it's a 96% chance. With the bless and the reckless attack, that's still missed. Well, this is the one that's coming next, so that one. Okay, climb. And then I'm up here, can aim. No, I thought for a second the inventory sorted. Nope. Just picked up a few new things. Do a Scorching Ray on it. Oh, path interrupted. No, it's not. If I aim higher. Got him. Got no short rest. Let's just do a long rest. And got no shirt on now.
Hey, you.
Check to see if any of them. Lae'zel spawns like in camp at my feet. So we're probably reached the point we're not gonna get anything new. Ah, so there's a monster hunter after you.
Not anymore. Which is all that matters, really.
But why was he hunting you? What did you do?
I didn't do anything. I was kidnapped, just like you. It seems Cazador wants me back.
You're sure Cazador's behind this?
It was him, I'm sure. Only he would know to send the Gur after me. It was a group of Gur that attacked me that night in Baldur's Gate. I would have died had Cazador not appeared and saved me.
Saved you by turning you into a vampire slave?
Well, he didn't mention the slave clause at the time. And now he sends a Gur monster hunter for me. It's a message. He's reminding me of his power. Even in the middle of nowhere, he can reach me. And he wants me back.
How concerned should we be?
Concerned? Do you know the power Vampire Lord possesses? He can change shape, turn into mist, call walls to do his bidding, shrug off blows like they're nothing. He could walk into our camp tonight and kill you with his bare hands. And you'd be lucky if death was the worst thing that happened to you.
Alright, what do you suggest?
First, we have to... I don't know.
Well, if we kill his lackeys, he'll just send more. We just have to be vigilant, keep our wits about us, and kill any monster hunters on sight.
Okay, Will's gonna say, well met.
Well met.
All rested up. Like, why is Lae'zel's body now, like, in Karlach's camp area? Maybe that's just how it is. It's just like a constant reminder that you killed her, but it's messy. So, going through here, there's probably a bunch more goblins that I could kill, which is more loot and XP, really. I was kind of afraid when I first went through here about the sheer number of them, but I'm getting more abilities and things, getting stronger. A little cave back here. Perception check. Ah! Perception failed. There might be more. Ooh, I'm encumbered as well. Looting all these weapons. Alright, fire wore out. Probably another trap. Web.
Traps. How considerate.
A blast mine. Yep, and there's another one. +3 on the sleight of hand proficiency and expertise now. I feel like that's higher than it was. You get stuck in the web. Okay. Another trap. A 1. Rip. I mean, it's gonna blow unless I inspiration it. Sure, do it. Then I roll a 19. Karlach got stuck in the web and failed it again. That got me down here where I saw this log before. I was thinking about jumping down here, see if there's anything actually here. No. Okay. I guess. Oh, you could jump across this. Perception. There's more traps. Yup.
This'll be fun.
Asterion. Disarm another one. 1 trap disarm toolkit? Wait, whoa. No, he's got 12. Actually, 16. There are not goblins around here. I have not been back here either. So this leading to something, hopefully. Another cave. Mountain Pass. Survival failed. If I click the Mountain Pass now, you're about to progress your adventure. Make sure to tie up loose ends before advancing. Okay, still not ready for that. You could probably like skirt this edge. There's this path underneath, ladder. Yeah, there are goblins over there. So let's use Shadowheart with this prayer of healing. Heal everybody up and save. Well, let's go for this. Okay. There's a ton. That's fine. This is where I am going to inventory. Sound the horn. Okay. So they're gonna have archers way up high. I think what I should do is just start calling lightning. Zap. 13. Ah, okay. And Etherless, Asterion probably gets a sneak attack for initiative. Yeah, remove that one. Yeah, he's got all his lucky back. 10 XP. Shadowheart. Let's do a level 3 weapon in there. And draw some fire maybe. Still has a main action. Let's do a Sacred Flame here. Good. 15 XP. Oh, there's so many of them. And hopefully those trolls show up. Yep. The weapon did what it was supposed to. We're hexed here. Jump to there. And do a ranged attack here, I guess. 11? Got him. Oh, that means I get to do another one. These ones are out of range. I really can't do anything. Just in turn. We got a big boy. Lots of archers.
Bet them guts are nice and juicy.
Yep, they're all dashing up here. Okay, who is this guy? Well, this guy's tougher. I guard Gurgan. Etherless. Move up in here. Recast the lightning. I can get him. Nice. In turn. Let's move up here. Have advantage on this guy? No, that's a spiritual weapon. I don't want to attack the spiritual weapon. Oh, that just worked. 36 crit? Sure. In turn. Use the throw. Shadowheart can move up. Spiritual weapon doesn't require concentration, so let's do the bless. If I do it at level 2, I can bless myself too. Yeah, sure. Awesome. End of turn. Oh, the weapon. Lacerate this guy. Wow. Sure. Move up here. End turn on that. Fire at the weapon. Critical miss. 2 damage to the weapon. Crit the weapon. The weapon lives. Harlack, I want to frenzy. Yup. Runway forward. And I guess like only real options are ranged attacks. But get that one. Dead. Another ranged attack. Out here. Ah. Alright. In turn. Yes. Attack the weapon. Nope. Slammed Karlach. Missed Karlach. Missed the weapon. That one up there. Finally dashed. Wait, did it? Okay. Sure. Asterion must have advantage on the target. I have advantage on this one. Sure. Ooh. Reroll. 20. Did I kill it? I did. Move up here. Then be Thirtless. Move up. Recast the lightning. Get those guys. Oh, that was such a cool grab. Your turn. Shadowheart. Do a level 1 guiding bolt on this guy. 20 damage. Alright. And the weapon gets advantage on the guard Kurgan. 5. Alright. Took 3 more damage. Missed Karlach. Okay, now we're meleeing. So we do 1 attack, 2 attack, enraged throw the spear at this guy. Kill him, and then move as far forward as possible. That's cool. Ooh, got crit with an arrow. Asterion moved to right there. Got advantage on anybody. Not that one, or that one, or that one. Okay. It's normal arrow. 12? Sure. Crit him. Yeah. Dead. And then eat Thirtless. Move up here. Activate Lightning Call on this one. Good. Last one's got 7 HP. 3 to 8. Sacred Flame, 2 to 16. Wait, how did that get to 2 to 16? I mean, sure. That wasn't hard at all. There are still more. They're way up above. I didn't really get to explore this outside. Oh, there is a sigil. Okay. Well, there's more. Asterion. Snipe. That one. Good. Oh, it's going to be nice to be able to warp here. Throw stone. Don't react. Just took 6 damage. Another stone? Ow. Snaring strike missed. One up here. Jumped. And through grease. I'm gonna jump to here. And we're gonna lightning strike it. 12. Fine. The weapon does a fly. Okay, it can't move far. Even with the fly? Okay. Ooh, Shadowheart took a hit. There's a lot of grease. Sacred Flame. Hit the archer. Not enough movement. Alright, fine. Hit this guy. Has a radiating orb now. Okay. Karlach. Jump. Range attack here. Dead. Range attack there. Wait, what? Okay. Asterion, just shoot this guy. Good. There's still one. Where? Ah, right there. Okay, move up. Electrocuted. What does that mean? Take damage at the start of each turn. Okay. I guess I caused that. Yeah. Fire arrow. Come on. I lost concentration on my call lightning. Rip. Alright, well, we'll make him pay for that. Throw fire at me, I throw fire at you. Boom. Okay. Sure. Tag that sigil. Awesome. Let's do a quick short rest. Just in case. Alright, yep, there is one. Really just one. Move forward. Sneak attack. Easy. Sure. Scroll of Fire Bolt. Locked chest. Scroll of Ray of Sickness. Alright, so this is that bottom path in. I'm gonna go down there just to see how this path works. Survival failed? Ah! It's a dirt mound. 2 thieves' tools. Arrow of Darkness. Cool. A sponge and a soap bar. Okay. I can walk in this water. Oh, there's a climbing thing here. Ooh, tripwire. Let's disarm that. 15 difficulty will add guidance. 12 to 15 bonus on this roll. I didn't need any of it. 29. So this wasn't a secret way in. It's just extra stuff down here. Chest I gotta unlock. 20. I rolled a 5. Great Axe +1. Parchment. Read. A childish doodle of a goblin presenting a fungal bouquet to Drow adorns this crumpled letter. Dear Your Excellency and most prettiest Minthara, you might not remember me. I ain't nobody important after all. Not yet. I was chasing chickens with the lads when you came to visit Boss Ragslin. You looked right at me when you told him that if we was as good as killing humans as we was at plucking poultry, we might be worth a damn. Made me feel proper special to be recognized like that. Next raid, I'll spill so much blood the Absolute'll have to notice me. Then I'll come to Moonrise and you'll notice me too. I'm the one with the stumpy leg and gammy eye. Claga. Salt of Hill Giant Fingernails. Do I still have that horn? I do. So you might have to like preempt that? Alright, cleared this. Easiest way to get back up there is to warp. Do I actually want to loot all these goblins? I don't know that I do. Ooh, ring with +3 movement speed. Oh ho ho. That's big. Give that to Karlach. You know what? Let's give Shadowheart some rings. The sponge and the soap bar could have cleaned my face off. Ooh, check the trader. He had a bunch of stuff all right here. I might check that. He had hide armor +2. +1 to dex throws and checks. Bonus to initiative. Not bad. Revivify. Yeah, he had some good stuff. Check his chest. Trap disarm kit. A metal shield. Yeah, we're just gonna clean up his stuff. A music box. I'll pick it up, the music stops. A hand drum, 300 gold on this guy. I mean, yeah, I guess loot him. Owlbear cub, speak with animals.
Mother gone. Hungry.
I have a camp, you're welcome there. Huh.
New home. Maybe.
He runs away. Only time will tell if he'll reappear.
Alright.
Creature. I hope you can follow my scent to the camp.
We finish eating his mother. We've got a flute. Claga. He's got another poem on him. It's worth 100. It better be good. A son of Saloon fell here in the dark below, and we sealed his grave in her holy glow. May the moon fool never touch the stars once more. May darkness never conquer the moon maiden's door. A note is scrawled in the margins. Found the door under the temple. Think the moon's turn, but which way? A cluster of stars and lunar phases are sketched beneath. Added that to the journal, I guess. Okay, roasted dwarf. It won't let me eat. I'll drop all that. Bunch of paintings up here. Yeah, I'll go grab them. Yeah, found another dirt mound. Scroll of magic missile. A frumpy hat? Well, how's the frumpy hat? No. Old floppy hat. Stays. What about on Asterion? No. Oh, and put the sword back on Karlach. Ooh, there's sleeping goblins up here. Asterion, if you wouldn't mind. Nice. Wait a turn. Get the other one. Perfect.
Barely holding together.
Shadowheart. Do you mind attacking this wall? That's another access to the mountain pass? She ran through it. Needs a hit of 10 or higher. Alright. Karlach's job then. Oh, do we not have a warhammer? Okay, I should keep a hammer. A no, that's piercing damage. I don't have anything to break that down. And Shadowheart is now back here. Force damage. Piercing damage is halved. Immune to slash entirely. And he has hits of 10 or higher. I need a hammer. On the map. Oh, there are more. Let's put a pin here. Need hammer. Also some sleeping ones. Ooh, this one's got 27 HP. Snarion. Take out that one. Ooh, 2 of them 27. Well, take out this one. Then I get to attack again. Finish this one off. Easy. I will come in here. Fireball him. Boom. In turn. A crit? Okay, Hellish Rebuke then. That's a Morning Star. Potion of Greater Healing. Alright, I think I've explored all of that enough to be content with it. So I need to warp to the Goblin camp to get Shadowheart out of a hole. Let's see. There's still this backpack chilling over here. Backpack, a whole chicken. Volo's Guide to Baldur's Gate. A poorly drawn map of a city is captioned in flamboyant script. What follows is the most thorough and accurate account of the city and people of Baldur's Gate, the Sworded Gem of the Sword Coast. An editor's note in crimson ink follows. V. This volume is startlingly accurate. Save for the nonsense about Black Dragon Gate. It is not alive, no matter how many vagrant hags claim otherwise. Commission someone else to draw the map. E. Okay. Sure. Oh, I think No. Come on. They found something over here. Dirt mound. Stuffed bear, milk can, ladle, agate, 108 gold. Ooh, we found that note for Kaga. See if she has anything else to say now.
Peace.
Nope.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Please tell me you gain gold. Yes. Ah, he's already out of gold. Ooh, I could grab a big hammer, take this Faithbreaker back. All right, pretty much cleaned him out again. He has so much stuff. And that was just weapons. He's got all the books and other garbage I've picked up as well. Scroll of Fireball. I'll grab that. Chromatic Orb one. Buy all of the healing potions. Sell this iron flask. That's worth a lot. I've been needing to get rid of that. And this wand. Wait, hold up. I can press shift. That shows me sightlines before I were to crouch, maybe? Just now finding that out. 35 something hours in about. Alright, then back to Goblin Camp. Karlach, I need you to put on Gandrel's Aspiration crossbow for one. But Faithbreaker, attack that wall. There we go. Collapsed corridor. Where does this take me? Into the sheltered sanctum up on the roof. Up in the rafters. You really can kind of just sneak your way through here probably. So it's not a trip to the mountain pass. So I think now, let's go for another long rest.
Oh, hi.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go to bed. Nothing's happened to where they'd want to talk about something. Oh? Oh, this happened.
Food, hungry.
I have food. Would you like it? Everyone approves of feeding the owl bear cub. Go ahead, eat.
Food. Eat more.
What a delectable little pet.
Uh-oh.
Run.
Uh-oh.
Oh, now look. You've scared off the little snack.
Give Karlach her sword back. Can I take all this stuff I'm not going to use and, like, send it to camp? You can. Yeah, Shadowheart has a bunch of stuff. The Githyanki Great Sword. There we go. Freed up lots of space. So I think that leaves the village up there and the spider cave. Let's go spider cave via the well. And let's get a save. Bunch of spider silk cocoons. Old backpacks way up above. Eder cap. Starion. You wouldn't mind. Ah. I mean, he can at least get this. We need a crit? No. 15. Phase spiders. Poison resistance. Isn't slowed down by web surfaces. Eder cap I didn't look at. Used web. The phase spiders go next. They could potentially poison. They're both pretty far away. Not enough movement for me to attack here. Probably just ranged attack it. 6. Okay. Phase spider. Oh, it can just blink? Venomous discharge, eh? Okay, both of them missed. Another Eder cap. Throws webs. Shadowheart and Karlach. Let's do Karlach first. Karlach can do a jump. Run up here. And attack. And attack again, just to finish it. Okay, do a jump from Shadowheart. Sacred Flame. Phase Spider. Okay. Gave it Radiating Orb. Affected entity has -1 to attack rolls for each remaining turn. It also sheds bright light in the area around it. Reduced duration by 2 each time the enemy makes an attack. Okay, in turn. Oh, Asterion. I think we just gotta shoot this from the low ground. I miss. Yeah, we'll do a reroll. 13. In turn. My lightning zap get them both? No. Scorching Ray. 1, 2, 3. 4. Okay. Level 3 spells. In turn. Venomous discharge. Miss. That guy went nowhere. Alright. Shadowheart. Sacred Flame that. Or did I just attack it? Oh, well. Sure. Shadowheart's getting way better too. Okay. Karlach has super movement speed now. So we'll come over here, do a ranged attack with a crit, and then do another one. Leaves it with 1. Give myself Tears protection. Good. Oh, let's come up here and shoot it with Asterion. Don't need a crit. Okay, wasn't too bad. Dead Goblin Child. Greater Healing Potion in a backpack. Spider Silk Cocoon. We can knock those down. Potion of Invisibility. Okay. A dagger. Simple Boots. Spider Egg. We need to attack it. Okay, it wouldn't let me pick it up. Spider Web. Okay. Break a bunch of spider web. So we can go back here. Ragged Rock can take me down. Phase Spider. Asterion. Must have advantage. Too far away. Okay. Crag Rock. We auto-saved here. Ah! Phase Spider Matriarch. Okay. Alright, we found it. So we got a disadvantage there. But we might be able to just one-shot this. Save the crit. 28. Yes, indeed. So there's a bunch of phase spiderlings, and I need Karlach and Aetherless to like go over here. I want Karlach to lead here. Alright, good. They have joined the battle. What I was looking for. Then Asterion. I feel like just chill here. Phase spider. Yeah. Shadowheart, move up here, and then maybe Spider Matriarch, range attack. It is a monster, so I have that advantage, but it is outside of range. There is knotted roots right here, so there is a potential of climbing that. Just take a shot at this phase spider. Okay, immune to simple toxins. Alright, did some damage. Can I make a spiritual weapon? Examine this. Just no poison. Put a spear? No. Okay, don't do that. In turn. Karlach. Get that sword out. Already have Tears protection. So let's frenzy. Yep. Oh, that takes Tear's protection off. That's okay. Run up here and attack it. Crit. Then attack. Then... Oh, the extra requires the bonus that I used for the frenzy. So I can get a third attack. Okay, in turn. The Thirtless comes in here. Then does the Scorching Ray. 1, 2, 3, 4. 18? Dropped it to 71? Okay. Spiderlings. One of them phased. Trying to bite. Opportunity attack. Nice. Ooh, 24 poison. And then Missy stepped. Okay. Poisoned. Well, for Asterion, let's go down and just shoot it. Don't need the crits. Just 7 something. And I would be able to bite if it was close enough. Okay. I can press shift. Yeah, so I can know now. Don't hit the hide button. Sure. Venomous Discharge. Miss. Shadow Heart. Use Antidote. And Sacred Flame. Or shoot. Yeah, I got high ground. Shoot it. Only 5. Okay. Also gonna move down here. But move over here. Actually, that probably puts me in sight of the big one way up there. That's fine. Hopefully she'll be fine. Get the melee weapon out. Have the shield out. And Karlach. Attack this. It wants to let me have it, but won't. So I give up the extra attack for a jump so that I can get back in range and attack the Matriarch. Good. And your turn. I'm out of spell slots. Wait. Well, hold up. It's kind of saying that I shouldn't be able to do that. I need to move a little bit more forward here. But it's going to let me use this? Okay. I didn't have a spell slot. Oh, an action or a spell slot. Maybe? I don't even know. You'll let me use it. Okay, spiders warping all up here. Ow. Spider Queen's Wrath. Venomous Bite. Critical Miss. Okay, shoot the spider. That one's dead. Climb up this. This wound up not being too terrible. Into turn. Shadow Heart climb. Move forward. Heal. Level 1 on self. Okay, it's a little bit of something. In turn. Karlach. Cleave. Could just do 1 hit. 2 hits. Frenzied Strike. Oh. Okay. All lightning. Should hit all 3. Oh, I didn't get the big one. Alright, so we'll put a dagger in it. Oh, it's at 1 HP. Okay. 17 poison. Ooh. Alright, the ranged attack. Take it out. Don't need lucky. 250 XP. Good. Karlach. Attack. Good. Okay, and webbed. What's the Spider Matriarch got? Poisoner's Robe. When the wearer casts a spell that deals poison damage, it deals additional 1 to 4. Not bad. Phase Spiderlings. I got nothing. Let's hit a short rest. Get off these spider webs. And Shadow Heart. Do another level 1 heal. Karlach. Alright, so we found the Matriarch. I'm looking for that Dark Amethyst. Already found it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Phase Spider Eggs.
You first.
Attack. No, okay, that's not gonna matter. Up to 987 XP on this level. Almost 1,000. Okay, just gotta wait. Dark Amethyst. Acquired. Let's save. Inventory. It says it is not too late. Read.
The book is locked tight with no visible keyhole. Only an oval recess in the cover's mouth. You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in.
Place the amethyst in the slot on the book's cover. Give the book to Asterion? That's an option. Open it. Karlach disapproves.
The book's pull is irresistible. You feel changed, bettered for having opened it. Suddenly you are capable of anything. Felling mountains, darkening suns, conversing with the dead. Glyphs shift gently before your eyes. Words slip into your mind, onto your lips, forming words you don't understand. And something is trying to reply.
Ask your patron to guard your mind and turn to the next page. Resistance? Okay, I can only do one. Okay. Yeah, 19. The symbols move aggressively. Oh, there it is.
Aggressively probing your mental defenses. Your patron is there to defend you, but there's only so much they can do.
Turn another page. Need 15 this time. So the bless would remove the resistance. Okay. 9, 1, 3 is not enough. Roll again. Inspiration. Come on. 20. Yeah. Just don't make me turn another one.
You is gone. You can only see those glyphs. Only hear those voices. You feel claws moving in the shadows. They pull at you, dragging you closer.
Saving throw. Urge your hand to turn another page. Need a 20 this time. Elixir of heroism. Okay. 2. Is this worth the inspiration? It's gonna be hard to get. No, just continue.
The glyphs scream, searing your mind. You feel lost, tossed in a sea of arcane power you can neither control nor comprehend. The book snaps closed. You've seen too much. What profane knowledge is now seared inside of you should never have known.
Okay. Twisted binding. I'll try and open it again.
You've seen much of the book, but its most powerful secrets are guarded by indecipherable glyphs. Without a key, they may be locked away forever.
Okay. So the journal, I've unlocked it, made it to the final page, but it's indecipherable. We need a way to read it. There must be a way to reach the end of the book, or destroy it somehow. Finish the masterwork weapon. Bark from a Susar tree. I don't think I found that. A night song, Moonrise Towers. Alright then. What else could I really do down here? Let's look at the map. This is where I came in. There was also the entry up here. So this really wasn't that huge. Climb back up. Go up here. A dead goblin. Nothing really. Oh, this other Eder cap. I didn't loot. Spider silk cocoon. Bone. No, I did loot that. It didn't show me I had looted it. More things to loot. Scroll of dark vision. Scroll of featherfall. Greater healing potion. Healing potion. Yeah, check the cocoons. They're kind of all over the place. Bones and a club. Malachite. Leather gloves. Old backpack up above me. What is this here? Burnt journal, tattered journal, ritual diagram, web-covered journal. In her form, I find ecstasy. The spell is not enough. Though originally a screed on Loth pinned in blood, this book's crimson script has been smeared away in several places, a different hand writing atop it. I recall my life upon the surface with more than regret. I weep for the decades spent shredding the murky waters of profanity while my true queen waited in the shadows. Even my name, Alet, feels foreign and foul upon my tongue. A high elf exalted by Lolth herself, my drow captors cannot fathom it, but I see their house's downfall in visions granted by the Spider Queen herself. When that day comes, when some unnamed whelp from an insignificant house cuts the matron mother's throat, I will escape. I will find solitude, and I will worship Lolth with my very soul. Web-covered journal. This book's leaves are stuck together with thick webbing that leaches ink when pulled from the page. Only the final entry remains remotely legible. It is time. I will forever transcend this blasphemous flesh and refashion myself into the Queen's image. No longer will I be bound to this lowly form, this base shape of organ and bone. Even the arachnomancers of Minzoberanzan shall weep at my feet, their little spells so feeble and fleeting. Today I found the house of Lolth, and I shall be its matriarch. Read 100 different books. I got a Steam achievement. Tattered journal filled with hastily sketched diagrams of spiders and various spell runes. The captions are largely written in code, save for a few passages near the end that are pinned in shaky common. They can sense my devotion. It draws them. I hear them in the shadows, whispers from the Dark Mother. I woke to a gift wrapped in spider silk, a pair of boots, taken from a heretic's corpse. Lolth sends her daughters to reward my faith, to let me know I am on the right path. Another gift, the corpse of a drow, sigils scarred upon his face. An arachnomancer, one with the power to inhabit the spider's form. It is a message, a calling. My body already dries upon the dagger, her blessed image carved into my skin. A ritual diagram. An ornate diagram is drawn upon this parchment depicting a ritual of some kind. At the bottom, 2 figures, a spider and an elf, are sketched within overlapping circles. A single word is pinned beneath them, transcendence. Ooh, a bunch of scrolls. This is looking back down over there. This, oh, is how I got down here, the well. How do I, yep, I want this old backpack. Okay, yep, there's cragged rock. 15 gold. So I fought these phase spiders. I guess I can loot them from up here. And this path would lead me back up to the building. I mean, I broke the wall. Arlac, inventory. Pretty sure I've already done this. No, it's a different entry. Okay, this is the same room, but not the same. Okay, no, that's not, well, apparently they know the path over to there. So we're just gonna let them go. Up here, okay. Torch. Another torch. Okay, yeah, I think we've explored all this then. Map. Then we're off to the Risen Road. Hey, dirt mound. Arrow of fire. Gold. All right. So that leaves this little village thing and then into the mountain pass, I guess. Or if I decide to go back down to the Underdark, I can remove this marker after I click it twice, and then this one. Try again. There we go. It's looking pretty cleaned out to me, but I've also gone over 4 hours today cleaning all this side stuff up. So we will stop and pick this up here next time. I'd like to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, definitely hit the like button as it really helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe to make sure you don't miss more videos from me. If you'd like to help support my channel, please consider using the super thanks, the heart icon just below the video, or by joining to become a member, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.